Mm, um, Mind frame? Yeah. Huh? It's hard not to because I'm trying to think of what to say. I heard that really smart people don't say. I'm not one of those people. I gotta say it's like a comma. Okay, get serious, man. Okay, welcome back to episode 2. Today we're painting the engine bay. Let's take a look. So first things first, we're gonna clean up this area. So we have to prep the whole surface here and there. What we have to do first is remove the parts that are not gonna get painted. So we remove the cooling system, the hoses, kind of wrap this up so it doesn't get paint on it. I have to remove the headers so I can get down to the K member, and on this side so I can get to the frame rail here. The booster is a pain in the ass because I have to move the whole car out of the way because the driver door doesn't open. So we're going to have to pick up the car and move it out of the way so I can open the door and remove the bolts from the brake booster. Okay, let's remove the radiator. It's only mocked up, so it's just hung up by zip tie. So let's cut it. I also have all the holes just plugged up, so I have tissue paper here just balled up on the upper and the lower. The distributor hole is not in, so I just put a rag in there. This is taped up. I just need this next, which is a coolant port. So now, pull it out. Just like that. Now that we have the exhaust fully out of the way, up next is the brake system. So we're going to have to remove the proportioning valve, these lines. It's all just mocked up, so it shouldn't come right out. The booster, the master cylinder, and the booster. The boosters is bolted in, so that might be a little difficult because there's no clearance to open the door. So we're gonna have to shift the whole car that way a little bit. That way we can remove the booster. Next up is to lower the car from the back and then tilt the whole car this way. We want to do that because I need access from the driver's seat to remove the brake booster. The brake booster is right up top of the brake pedal. So doing that from the passenger side, which is kind of possible, it's very difficult. So I think it's just better to take the long route here and just do it from the driver's side. So let's go ahead and do that. To move the car this way, but just the front end of it. So it's gonna go like this, right? Now, for me to do that, I gotta move all this stuff out. So let's clear up. But look how lucky we got. We have just enough clearance for us to open the door, and it barely makes it. In order to remove the brake booster, you have to remove 4 bolts. I kind of gave myself some room in here, so I removed the seat. I also removed this knee brace that goes here to give me some more room. So the bolts I have to remove, I already removed this one here, that one there I have to remove next, that one up there, and the top right hand corner, that one. So the bottom ones you can get from the bottom here, but the top ones I have to get from the top. So I'm going to use a long extension and kind of fish it through here. All right, I got the 4 nuts out from the brake booster. Now we need one more thing to remove the brake booster from the pedal. The brake switch and that O bracket that goes from the booster to the pedal. So let's take out that red pin, slide it out. What we have to do is get a U-shaped hook, pull this red pin like that, and then we can just slide this out gently, take it out, pull it out, and now The booster is finally free. Beautiful. Just came out like a dream. Here at the clutch quadrant, we're gonna pull back this cable, and then as you can see, just pull it up out of the way, screw it, pull it out. Be sure to save the screw, don't lose it. What I like to do is just screw it back in. That way you don't lose it. And then the water cable, it's right next door. Just pull it out. There you go. I'm not going to be using this one anymore, so I'm just going to toss it, throw it away. So that right there is the vehicle speed sensor. Basically, it's a mechanical sensor that measures the rotation of the shaft inside the transmission and just transfers it to the gauge cluster. But since I'm reading digital gauges, I'm not going to be using this, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. All wrapped up. I got almost everything out of the way. All I need to do next is wrap this up with tape, mask it up, cover these holes here. So this one goes to the cowl, this one goes to the interior, also this one, also this one. So I gotta plug all that stuff up. I got this mostly sanded down. It feels pretty good, very smooth. It doesn't look smooth, but trust me, it feels really smooth. It feels like glass. It's all sanded down. So next step is just to start washing the whole bay, degreasing it, kind of just getting it super clean. I got all this is sanded down. All this is sanded down to a fine grit. I put 400 grit sandpaper. So I also have the harness all rolled up, so it's out of the way while I'm painting. I can just like move it over here or move down over here and just kind of paint around it. And yeah, just keep moving. Alright guys, it's day 3. I know it's been kind of a stretch, but now it's time to wipe everything down with some alcohol and just start spraying it. So let's get to it. Alright, so everything here is covered up. All the major holes are just plugged in. That's because I'm going to be putting the bed liner. So this is stuff I'm going to be using. If it's good enough to protect the bed of a truck, it's good enough to protect my wheel wells. So that's the reason I'm using it. I got 2 cans here. They're the same brand, but they're different, like, I don't know, different models or whatever. But it doesn't really matter, as long as I have enough. I'm ready to start laying some paint. Finally, I have everything masked off. What I don't want to get paint on. You see I got the corners here where it's black. I got that painted off. Also the K member where I painted earlier. Now that's painted off. So, taped off, sorry. Over here I have the paint, primer, and clear. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing clear today. It's getting kind of late, but I have everything kind of soaking in hot water. Supposedly if you have like spray cans in hot water, it atomizes the product better. So that's what I read online. So let's see if it's true. This is the engine bay all primered up. I'm by no means a professional, just an amateur. So next up is obviously base coat. I'm going to be using this. It's wet right now because I had it sitting in the hot water, but I don't think I'm going to be spraying it today, probably tomorrow morning, because it's getting kind of late and it's better to have as much light as possible, because then you kind of don't get the corners right or you kind of miss a spot here and there. And with the base coat, it's imperative that I get full coverage. So I'm just gonna hold off till tomorrow. It's getting kind of late anyway. I'm just happy I made some progress. Finally, we're gonna start painting the bay. So I got some Rust-Oleum here. This was like the closest match I could find at my local Lowe's. This one's called Sunrise Red. I did take my my fuel filler, like the little door that opens and closes. I took that and I was like, close enough. So I'm gonna use this and kind of hope it just matches the rest. It might not match, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm gonna paint the whole car again. Right now I'm just painting the bay because it's like crap, honestly. So let's get to it. So this is how my engine bay turned out. It looks really glossy, and I still need to do like the clear coat, so it's still like a little tacky, a little wet. But overall, it looks pretty decent for a rattle can paint job. Final step, we're finally gonna lay down the clear. We're gonna seal the deal with gloss, clear enamel. So we'll shake it up. It's already warm to the touch, so it's gonna lay down nice and smooth. So let's get to it. Alright guys, I think you win some and you lose some, because as I was laying down the clear coat, I noticed that I started cracking. Look how messed up that looks. Look how screwed up that looks. To be honest, I'm not sure what happened exactly. I think I was going too heavy on the clear, and I noticed that it pulls up in the corners, in the crevices. So I think my plan now is just to wait till it fully dries, maybe like a day or two, and just sand down with really fine sandpaper. Get it nice and smooth, and try it again. I know it's a familiar sight, it being all sanded down again. I got the clear coat fully off. It's nice and smooth. It's put alcohol on it, so it's nice and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the base coat again. Last step. I know I've been showing you kind of back and forth here and there. I kind of screwed up on the clear coat at the first try, so hopefully part 2 goes pretty good. We're gonna be laying down the same thing, just gloss, clear enamel, this crap right here. I'm trying to go lighter this time. I have nothing else to say. Let's just get to it. This is the engine bay. It looks pretty good in my opinion. It's not the best paint job in the world, I will admit. It does have a few rough spots here and there still, but for me it's perfect. I gotta do the engine next, so I'm gonna do lifters, I'm gonna do valve cover, gotta put on the alternator back on, the manifold gotta go back on, the throttle body, just engine stuff. After that, put the strut tower brace up top, do the cooling system, so radiator, fans. Then up next is wiring, so I gotta do like the engine harness, gotta kind of tuck it away so it looks pretty decent, and that's pretty much it for the engine bay. After that, probably do suspension, so I gotta do the front suspension. It's completely missing, so I gotta do control arms, coilovers, sway bar, bushings, all that stuff. In the back, I got to do gotta drop the fuel tank. I got a new fuel pump in it. Next video is probably gonna be, we already said it's gonna be the engine. So engine, then probably tail lights. That's gonna be a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Wasn't bad.
And cut.